today. From TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Houston Texans.
Well, the humidity's still a factor on this fall afternoon, but no rain in the forecast. That's the good news as you look inside Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today, it's Week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. It's an early test here after 2 losses to start the season, and a game they probably really need.
Obviously, no way do they want to get to 0-3. Not many teams make the playoffs with that kind of a start.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Well, the Jaguars ready to go on offense for the first time, and they're led by the former #1 pick in the draft in his 3rd season now, Charles, Trevor Lawrence.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go play action now. Lawrence under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Will Anderson brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. Here's Lawrence. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. They bring the pressure as he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 24. Oh, what a juke into space. Oh, he shifts past him. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. So here are the Texans now with a fresh face at quarterback, the 2nd overall pick from Ohio State, C.J. Stroud.
In only 2 seasons, Stroud showed all he needed to at Ohio State. All-American, Heisman finalist.
And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Partner, is that what you call a quick hitter? That was actually a bolt of lightning, wasn't it? Right out of the gate.
And, of course, on the heels of him winning AFC Offensive Player of the Week 1 week ago.
Check, check.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 40 yards rushing for him now at his first 2 carries in the ballgame. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself...
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Dalton Schultz, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. A short throw to Ingram. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And he'll back up a few steps as he'll make the fair catch at about the 8-yard line. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Texans are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. ETN up the middle. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well. They go play action with Lawrence. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Christian Harris there finding his way home to record the sack. Now Lawrence on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
So a change of possession here on the punt, and the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Being chased out left. Now a leaping catch, he's got it. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A really good pickup of 28 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. Hands it off out of the gun. These are his numbers from last week's contest. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Stroud with another keeper. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. But that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great play there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in the league score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now Lawrence to throw on second down. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down. Now Lawrence. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively, and it's second down. Now Lawrence finds his tight end Ingram. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down. Now Lawrence to throw. A short throw to Ingram. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 21-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Back to the ground with Etienne.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And he is going to have a Jags first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
On second down, here's Lawrence. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
A short throw to Ingram, and he is out of bounds inside the 30. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 58 yards. And the Texans take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Well, everything right now going wrong for this crew. A chance to put 3 on the board at least, but it winds up being blocked and returned the other way.
And any hope they had, likely gone at this point. You might want to think about clearing the bench a little bit, let some other guys play.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Jaguars getting set to go. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously, the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Lawrence will throw. This one complete to Christian Kirk. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll send Kirk in motion right. They'll run with Etienne.
And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
Shedding the tackle. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Avoids him at the 40. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Texans are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. A quick throw there is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. The offense on 3rd down, they've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Lawrence
work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 25-yard line.
A handoff for ETN.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Now a 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he's going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 16.
Lawrence on 3rd down.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Doug Peterson going to roll the dice here. They will go for it on 4th down. Going for it, here's ETN.
And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Will Anderson
in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
On 2nd down, a run with ETN.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Now 3rd down and very long.
Looking to throw. Lawrence.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So Lawrence will exit, and on comes Brandon McManus for the Jaguar field goal.
He had his lone attempt blocked earlier. The kick by McManus is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here.
And this will be a Texans 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
164 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and that will extend their lead even further.
So everything else has gone right in this 1st half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached half, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. Here's Tank down to return it from his end zone. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A huge play there for Houston. 41 yards. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Texans have taken a 6-touchdown lead. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. On first down, Lawrence. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence on the slant. He'll get it to Jones. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more.
Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Derek Stingley picks it. And the Texans are going to get the football there as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So here are the Texans to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Stroud. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Wrap up.
Still moving. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. Here's Stroud. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
And a nice Nice spin into some open field. And he winds up getting this all the way down to the Jags 13. That one good for 33 and a first. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Now Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 6.
And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Panther 60, Panther 60. We got 4. There you go.
They'll try to run this one in. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
And they'll run again.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Texans extend their lead yet again.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Handoff running left is Etienne.
And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Lawrence.
Screenplay. Here's Etienne.
So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Now Lawrence on 1st down.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville.
Looking to throw. Lawrence.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. And Jones has it over the middle. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And he missed it. It's no good, and they will remain well behind.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
The second down throw now from Stroud.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Stroud to throw it.
Flush to his right. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one goes for 30 yards.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. 22 yards.
And the Texans get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one. And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on for the 5th time here today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
Stroud here on 3rd and long.
Flushed out right.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 20.
Touchdown, Texans. A big play there. An even 90 yards.
And the Texans are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign.
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. To return, here's Agnew.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Lawrence. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Lawrence. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Desmond King picks it. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown.
Brevin Jordan.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Texans add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. To return, here's Agnew.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Houston, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we sign off from Jacksonville.